So why is it that a lot of marriages and relationships don't work? Well, our counseling is one of the things that I spend the most time doing as a minister and Army chaplain. I've counseled hundreds of marriages and relationships and found one thing in common that's present in the marriages and relationships that don't work. And if this issue isn't addressed, it's next to impossible for the marriage or relationship to be successful. So from a biblical perspective, marriage is when two individuals leave their former lives and identities in order to become one. So Genesis 2:24 states, this is why a man leaves his father and mother and bonds with his wife, and they become one flesh. Now, here's the challenge. In order to bond with another person, we have to die to ourselves. And quite honestly, this is where most people and relationships fail. We don't want to die to ourselves. We want to enter into a marriage in which we're designed to become one while maintaining our individual identities. We see our spouse or potential spouse as an addition to the life and identity we've already created for ourselves. And here's a metaphor I like to use that hopefully will help you understand it. So most of us see our lives like a beautiful puzzle picture. Many of us have spent 20 or more years constructing the picture of what our lives is supposed to look like and putting individual pieces where we think they ought to go. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the problem comes is when we see our spouse or potential spouse as a or the missing piece to the picture or puzzle of life that we have already created. And that is a problem. Because God did not design you or your spouse to be the missing puzzle piece to anyone's picture of life. Marriage is when both of us put aside our individual pictures and we begin to build something brand new. Only thing is, it's like you're building a puzzle without the box. You don't have the picture. So you start off with the edges, constructing the boundaries, figuring out roles and responsibilities. Next thing, you start looking for things you share in common. You start putting those pieces together. You start shaping ideas, views, and perspectives, etc. Remember, marriage is not a competition. It's a collaboration. You either both win or you both lose, but whatever it is, you do it together. It's not about who is right. It's about what is right. It's about winning, not about winning the argument, but about winning the person. You're seeking to hear and understand their heart, not just their words. It's about trying to figure out how to take all of those individual pieces and place them so they cleave together. Your relationship or marriage should be as tightly together as the Gorilla Glue girl's hair was to her scalp. The goal is to become one, to be a unified whole, one picture, not two pictures side by side. And when one party is either unable or unwilling to let go of the picture of life they have created for themselves, they will never become one with the other person. If you're in a relationship today, I want to encourage you, have a conversation with your spouse or potential spouse and figure out how you all can tear down your individual pictures and build one beautiful picture together. I love y'all. Have a good day.